For TV, yeah, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Speculation window, man. For so many stories, man. So many stories. I never thought we'd be on the cusp of a sign. I mean, Gabriel Jesus is probably he's a marquee signing for us, isn't he? But then you've got an outsider like Lisandro Martinez. I'm looking at Gabriel Jesus and Lisandro Martinez. Forget about Rafinha and Tillemans and Ruben Neves. I'm looking at Lisandro Martinez. I'm thinking if Arsenal can get this deal done over the line, woo, woo, and woo again. Now we're here live again. We're going to be reviewing the news of today again. But if you can do me a kind, how can I say, do us a favor and subscribe. It says down there somewhere. It says to subscribe to Cannon 40 TV. Now, speculation window, like I says, it's especially with Arsenal. Over the years, Arsenal just don't do the business. When we do the business, we're looking for 11th hour bargain basement deals. But in this speculation window, they've got out of the blocks fairly quickly. And from the morning news, I did actually say I've seen some photo footage of Gabriel Jesus. He's in London. He's having his medical as of now. And the photos, I couldn't feature the photo on the channel because it's heavily copyrighted with a particular newspaper. So we can't do that. I don't want to put the channel in danger of receiving a strike from YouTube. But I've seen the photos. I know that you've probably seen the photos as well with the banner, the overlay of the the logo of the newspaper. But he's in London. He's seen to be hugging Edu, and it's I think it's a 5-year deal. I mean, there's all this talk about £220,000 a week. So you know what I would say to Edu, well done for that. But the window is not. It's not done yet. It's not done. Lisandro Martinez, let's see if we can get this deal or that deal done over line. I mean, all the stuff about Rafinha, not Matt Turner, but Fabio Vieira. I'm looking at Lisandro Martinez. If we can get this guy signed up, because I haven't seen him play, but I've read a lot about him. The guy is serious. Serious. If you look just at the photo of the guy in action, he looks like a serious player. He could play. Look at him. You think maybe he could be a midfielder, probably a striker or winger. The guy plays predominantly in the left back, maybe a centre back role. Forget about he's only 5'7". I don't care about that. But Arsenal, get that done there. Gabriel Jesus, we're coming towards the end. So maybe you won't hear me talking about Gabriel Jesus again, but come on. So you know what? Let's review the news of today from Cannon 40's perspective from the morning show. So yeah, the Gabriel Jesus deal is all but completed whilst in North London outfit, Arsenal, and he was seen this morning coming out from his chauffeur-driven car, and Edu met him. And they both embraced. They had a hug, they had a moment. No doubt they were speaking French. I had to speak in Portuguese because Brazilian. So Edu, well done to you. We're just waiting now for some more footage of him signing a contract. I don't know, maybe as of this time, they probably released a photo of him signing the contract and him holding up the jersey, flagged by Mikel Arteta and Edu. My only question has been, where are we going to play Gabriel Jesus? I know when he was at Man City, he had a bit part, even with Sergio Aguero. He was flanked out on the left. But going from previous reports and from reliable sources and another interview, Tim Vickery, he's spoken about, speaking to the Brazilian head coach about Gabriel Jesus, and the head coach said, well, I spoke to Gabriel Jesus, and he said that he wants to play out on the wings. Where are we going to play Gabriel Jesus? If we do play him out on the wings, what's going to happen to Gabriel Martinelli? Who's going to play in the central striking role? Gabriel Jesus, Rafinha, Nketiah? I don't know. Come in live chat and let me know your thoughts about where we're going to play Gabriel Jesus. Anyway, we go onwards. So there's been some other reports, some footage about the players are now back in training, and there's some photos. Again, I'm not going to show any photos. I mean, we've turned everything back on this what we're using here, this platform here. So I can't even show you any photos because we're going to give this another 7 more days and see how people feel about having the overlay of the chat. Anyhow, Thomas Partey, Kieran Tierney they're fully fit and ready for the preseason games out in the States. There was some other news in regards to Kieran Tierney being linked to Man City, because no doubt Man City are looking for the pound of flesh. The pound of flesh, what's the pound of flesh, Alex? Well, we've just on the cusp of signing Gabriel Jesus. Is gone to us. Who's going to go to Man City? Not Kieran Tierney. Kieran Tierney is not going anywhere. He's staying with us for the longest time. Thomas Partey, on the other hand, I would gladly sell. I would. I remember when we signed him, and I remember when how we did it. You know, on the 11th hour, we triggered his release clause, and then we got him. And some of my colleagues were quite cynical. They said, "Oh, but you've got to remember, he's age 27. He's only come to Arsenal for the money. He's only come here for the money." Thinking, really? No, he hasn't. He's coming to play. When he has played, he hasn't shown enough, for me at least. His goal tallies, I mean, even Mohamed El Neni could score more goals than Thomas Partey with less games. And in regards to his shooting, anyway. So for me, it's an easy one to say, you know, I'd rather sell Thomas Partey and get somebody else in. Ryan, who was in the live chat yesterday, made a sizable donation in the live chat. It was a super chat. I think one was $10 and the other was $5. And he said to me yesterday, he said, "Alex, you know, what would be your 11? Your 11, what's your 11? What would be your 11, you know, coming at the beginning of the season?" I said, "Well, actually, Ryan, you need to give me some time. I can't think on my feet, actually, on my backside." So I don't think Ryan is watching now, but if he is, I'm going to repeat from the morning show that my desired 11 would be as so. You might agree with it, you might disagree with it, you might say, actually, you probably change 1 or 2 players, or even change the formation. My formation is 4-2-2. We've never played 4-2-2. 4-2-2? 4-2-2? Well, 4-2-2, that's 8, so you're missing 1. But anyway. Is it 4-2-2? Is it 4? No, it's not. It's 4-2-4. Anyway, so the players that I'll play in my 11, the first game of the season against Crystal Palace would be Ramsdale in goal, right back Tommy, centre backs would be Gabriel paired with Saliba, left back would be Lisandro Martinez. No room for Kieran Tierney. And then just in front of the back 4, 2. Ruben Neves. I can only dream. Ruben Neves and Yuri Tillemans. Left wing, Saka. Right wing, Rafinha. And I've got 2 up front. Who are the 2 up front, Alex? Well, I'll tell you. Ivan Toney paired with Gabriel Jesus. There you go. So that would be my 11. That's my 11 for the first game against Crystal Palace of this coming season. What would be your 11? Come in live chat and let me know. We did a poll. The poll. So we're gonna look here. Where are we? The poll was in regards to actually 2. Oh my goodness! I can't believe it. Well, anyway. So the poll that we did a day ago was in regards to the transfer window. How would you rate this transfer window, even though it's not closed yet? We've still got a long way to go. Marks out of 10. And boy, did I get a surprise. Rate this transfer window so far. Choose only one. And I started at 7 out of 10. And I got a surprise, another surprise yesterday. People were voting 5 out of 10. I saw a 4 out of 10, a 2 out of 10. And then on the repeat, I saw a 1.5 out of 10. But anyway, 921 votes on 11% is 9 out of 10. On 8 out of 10 is 24%. And 65% of you voted for 7 out of 10. I mean, I'm really surprised at that, actually. Even though I would have voted 6 out of 10. Right. And then what else did we speak about? We spoke about Alessandro. I think the video came up already in regards to another update in regards to Rafinha, an ongoing situation. And who's coming? Early doors. Newcastle. But Newcastle, as I understand it, are only inquiring about Rafinha. They haven't come with a bucket load of money, say, hey, take the money, take the money. They're just inquiring about the situation of Rafinha. And if anyone has the firepower, apart from Man City, to buy Rafinha, it is Newcastle. The big guys on the block. So this is why I'm saying, with Arsenal, if Arsenal are very, very serious, and I was watching another channel, I'm not going to mention the channel's name this afternoon. They said, well, you've got to think about, we spent £72 million on a particular player. Our record signing is £72 million. So £72 million compared to between 50 and 55 million pounds. Arsenal just needs to splash the cash to get Rafinha. And what I'm saying is there has to be a line where we actually say, we're not going to go over that line. But I'm thinking, when you put that in context, Nico Pepe's price tag, £72 million, and see his demise compared to a Rafinha, Arsenal just splash the cash. A lot of clubs are going to be coming in for Rafinha because he's dynamic. When the guy is on the ball, things happen. Good things happen. not like Granit Xhaka. Things happen, all right. Things do happen when Granit Xhaka's on the ball. But Rafinha, dynamic. Dynamic. So, Newcastle, actually Arsenal, take note. No, I think I did a video. Well, I'm giving my thoughts. You probably just my thoughts now. But I did a pre-recorded video in regards to Rafinha. Newcastle, man, just inquiring about Rafinha. And last but not least, is it last but not least? It is. No, it's not. It is. No, it's not. Ivan Toney. I looked at his stats, and he scored 12 goals. Actually, 14 goals across all competitions, 12 goals in the Premier League. Not a bad return. Not a bad return, not the best of returns, but I'm thinking if we were to sign Ivan Toney, and he came in with that as a supporting role, it wouldn't be too bad, was it? Wouldn't be too bad. And you got to think about, he'll probably have, Ødegaard supplying him, Rafinha, he's not even here yet, Saka, all those guys there in the middle, ESR. So you would expect to see him score more goals. But I've not seen any links between Arsenal and Ivan Toney, Mr. IT. Haven't seen any links. I did do a slight research in regards to Aaron Hickey. I do need to do a video because it's been a while. But it has gone quiet. The last I heard was that the deal had fallen through. So I don't think Arsenal are going to be signing Aaron Hickey anytime soon. We did speak very briefly about Lisandro Martinez. Ajax, I make it clear that Lisandro Martinez is their guy. He was player of the season last season, the Argentine. Arsenal need to demonstrate to Ajax that Lisandro Martinez is also their guy. How can you do that? By paying the money. Pay the money. Ajax are holding out for a little bit more money, and I think Arsenal have gone for another bid. They might have to pay what Ajax are asking for. But I'm more emboldened, I'm more excited about Lisandro Martinez than really I am about Gabriel Jesus. Let me know your thoughts about how you're feeling about the transfer window. How many marks would you give this transfer window, even though we know it's not over? Your thoughts about Rafinha, Lisandro Martinez, And anything else you want to talk about, keep it clean. Keep it clean. All right. Let's go into live chat, I believe. Let's go into live chat and see who has joined us on this second live. I haven't done 2 live shows in one day for a long while. I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I did it. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's see who's joined us. And Samba, good afternoon, Samba. Samba says, hello, sir. How far about Rafinha? Well, like I've just said there, it's about Arsenal thinking relatively about the money they spent on Nico Pepe. I think for me, Nico Pepe's career is done at Arsenal. Unfortunately, there's no club that's coming inquiring about Nico Pepe. But Rafinha, on the other hand, it's going to be about, are Arsenal willing to spend a lot of money for Rafinha? Newcastle, man. Barcelona is his preferred destination. So how far about signing Rafinha and Lissandro? Please, I want to know. My name is Laurie Samba from Sierra Leone. And Thobelo, good afternoon, says, but mate, do we really need Rafinha? Martinez is definitely a must have because of our inconsistent left fullback. Yuri Tillemans is a need to us. I just the closest thing I can say, the comparison is Nico Pepe, and the amount of money that we spent. It's Nico Pepe. The project is over for me. It's finished. So if you are not going to play that player, but you're going to overplay and burn out Bukayo Saka, you need some backup. You need some backup. But I'm looking at Rafinha. I'm looking at the price, the numbers that I'm seeing there. If we do buy him, he's not coming to bench to warm the bench. He's coming to play. So that's why I said, in my preferred 11, it'd be Saka on the left, Rafinha on the right. I think we do need Rafinha. An impact player. When he's on the ball, he can make good things happen. So I think we do need Rafinha. But like you say there, Martinez, for me, is our guy. We've got to get Martinez. Tillemans, I also want Tillemans as well, but how much money do we have to spend? How much money do we have to spend? I just think because we've bought Fabio Vieira, I don't think we'll probably get Tillemans in this transfer window. I think maybe in the next transfer window we'll get him. I hope that's answered your question. 0.5, trust me, until we have big players over the line. Wow. And that's the lowest so far. I thought, was it yesterday with Colin Young was 1.5. 1.5. Oh my goodness. All right, 0.5. Well, listen, it's your opinion, and that's okay. Zagi, good afternoon to you, bro. One up, bro. Good morning. We tend to waste the moment we go for over £50 million. But again, I'm using our record signing. Relatively to that record signing, I mean, I know there's a question mark about people losing their jobs and £72 million. He's not worth that amount of money, but we bought him, and that's the figure we bought him for. But relative to that, surely we should be spending the money to buy Rafinha. No? I don't know. Gerard says, so happy for Gabriel to ask. Yes, so am I. I can't say that he didn't feel the love at Man City. It's just the fact that, Pep has his squads, the squad rotation. If you're in, you're in. If you're out, you're out. You need to be patient. And no doubt the communication or the connection that Arteta had, being the coach at Man City, played a role to get him over, as well as Edu. And I'm no doubt they would have promised he's going to be the guy. He's the guy. He's the marquee sign. Well, at least I'm sure that's the picture they built for him. Gabriel, you're going to be the guy. We're going to play in this position. all his bonuses, blah, 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 blah. So we almost got him over the line. So I'm happy for him. He will be the guy. We must give this money away for Martinez before with someone snatches him away. And that's the other thing as well. I think I did the poll. I did that poll. I did that. That was the other poll I did this afternoon. Thank you for reminding me. That's the poll that I did like 2 hours ago. Who is next? I asked the question. I'm ahead of you, bro. I'm ahead of you. Who is next? I asked the question. And we've had a whopping 507 in the last 2 hours. 500. Let me just refresh the page. No. 563 votes. Actually, it was 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago. 565 votes. Who is next? Lisandro Martinez or Rafinha? There's been 20 thumbs up. There's been one comment. I haven't responded to that comment yet. 35% have voted for Rafinha. And 65 of you say it's going to be Lisandro Martinez. Wow, my goodness. I'm ahead of you, bro. I'm ahead of you. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, my days. We definitely should loan a couple of our young lads. Number 10 jersey will cause an issue when it comes to Rafinha. In the middle, Yuri is a must-have, and there were rumors of price cuts. I've not heard a price cut. I've heard, again, from different sources. The last video I did was that Arsenal have backed off from the deal now. And previous to that they had agreed personal terms. And that's what happens. The speculation season throws all kinds of stories. Would I like Tielemans? Of course I like Tielemans to be at Arsenal. But like you said, we would have to sell some players as well. Azim Anals linked to Nottingham Forest, and I think for him, that would be a good move. It wouldn't be like he's going to the Championship. He would be still in the Premier League because Nottingham Forest have been promoted. So that would be a good move for him. Reece Nelson, I haven't heard anything about Reece Nelson, which leads me to believe I need to do some research. Hector Bellerin, we know that he wants to stay at Rebetis. Pablo Mari wants to stay at Udinese. And there's still some deals to be done with Lucas Torreira. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Goodness. And there's some other players as well. But Arsenal will need to sell some players, like you just said there. Sell players. Okay. Come on, people. I know there's 59 of you watching, 60, 50. Come on, come in live chat. Any questions, any comments you want to make? What marks out of 10 for this transfer window? And what's your thoughts about Rafinha? I mean, some good debates, good comments in live chat about Rafinha. Martinez is more important than Rafinha. If you disagree with that, come in live chat and let me know your thoughts. What do you think about Gabriel Jesus in London to do his medical and also to do the interviews and the photo shoots and all that stuff that you do when you are about to sign for a new club? He is the marquee signing. But for me, he's not. The marquee sign is if we can get Lisandro Martinez. And there's a long way to go. Ajax are holding out for a particular figure they have in mind, and also just have to come up with the money. Much with Rafinha. Again, he's holding out for the move to Barcelona. Barcelona was money Dembele. They'll have to sell some other players before they can finance the purchase of Rafinha. But Rafinha's never said that he wants to come to Arsenal. So I'm a little bit confused as to why we're trying to buy a player who's never said he wants to come to Arsenal. But it is what it is. Let's see, what else do we have here? How far is Aaron Hickey? Like I've just said, Gerard, I need to do some research, a little bit more research on the player. It's gone quiet. The news has gone cold. When I left it, when I read it last time, was it coming now? Almost 2 weeks now. is that the deal had fallen through. So I don't think we're going to be signing Aaron Hickey anytime soon. I fear that every day that goes by puts us in a sticky situation where we cross our fingers till deadline day. Jesus is a dream come true for a real marquee signing for us. Yeah, he is. He is. Well, at least for the club anyway, at least. Let me just quickly see. Let's have a look at here. I'm just checking out our Twitter feed just to make sure that we are streaming live and direct to Twitter. We're not streaming live to Facebook. We've got some technical problems with that. And so, guys, let me know as well. This is a little bit something different. What are you thinking about the chat, the overlay chat, and the kind of strange movements in the background? What's going on? What's going on here? Do you like this, or you prefer to have the overlay of the players that I'm talking about? Come in live chat and also let me know about that. Also, again, people, make sure that you do subscribe to Canon for the TV. It's the first time in a long time I've done 2 live shows in one day. And I'm not at my work placement today, but I will be back at my workplace tomorrow. And yeah, my brother was supposed to be doing a live show today. I'm not sure what happened to him. I've got no idea at all. But what I will say in regards to the subscriber numbers, and those of you who have been watching and subscribing, thank you so very much for that. I mean, there could never, ever be a Canon 4 TV without all of you watching now live, wherever you are in this world about. So as well as that, come in live chat, let me know which part of the world that you're typing from, and we'll give you a special shout out. So thank you very much for that. Oops. What's this? Oh yeah. Canon, why should Torreira, are you an inside in Bethlehem Jack Harlow better than Jack? Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oops, let me put this back on again on the screen. There's a little bit bare there. There you go. There we go. So another reminder, I will be back live tomorrow talking about any update in transfer news. This Friday is going to be a special one-off transfer news show, but I'm going to be joined by contributors. The return of the original Godfather, Eltel. We're going to have John the Geezer Guna. We're going to have Richard II, and we're going to have a special guest on the show. I'm not going to tell you who it is. I can't tell you who it is. I'm not going to tell you who it is. You just have to make sure that you tune in. Make sure that you do tune in. Right, I'm going to go for a few more minutes, and then we're going to wrap it up. If there are any more questions, what I will do, I think I will refresh this page where we've done the poll in regards to who is next, Lisandro Martinez or Rafinha, and giving you marks out of 10 for the transfer window. Surprise, surprise. So in reverse order, done within the last 3 hours, who is next? Lisandro Martinez or Rafinha? So out of now 586 votes, Rafinha on 35%, and on 65%, yeah, Lisandro Martinez. He's the chosen one. And we're still looking at the poll. The poll, 924 votes. Rate this transfer window so far. Out on 65% is 7 out of 10. So 7 out of 10 for this transfer window, and then 24% is 8 out of 10, and 11% is 9 out of 10 for this transfer window. People, methinks we have finished. I think I finished. Let's have a look. I missed out on your first 11. Right, so what I'll do, just for you, I'll repeat my 11. I'll repeat the 11. My preferred 11 come the first match of the new season against Crystal Palace, and this is my 11. So in goal, Ramsdale. It's a back four. Right back, I've got Tommy Ashu. CB, centre backs, is Gabriel paired with William Saliba. And left back is Lisandro Martinez. In front of the four is Ruben Neves paired with Yuri Tillemans. And then you got left wing, Bukayo Saka, right wing, you got Rafinha. And then it's the front two in the form of Ivan Toney and Gabriel Jesus. So that's my 11. Agree with it, disagree with it. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think, actually, Alex, what are you talking about, Alex, man? Really? Really, that player? Then come in live chat and let me know what is your preferred 11. It's not so easy now, is it? It's not so easy. Good afternoon. My Arsenal team is producing the highest number of Gabriel now. The way that I look at it is the squad that's being built up should be aiming for the Premier League, not for top 4. Oh, yeah, we're going to be in top 4. Aim for the stars, man. What's the star? Winning the Premier League. Why, Alex? Because we've not won it in almost 20 years. It'll be 19 years and counting. Aim for the highest, the pinnacle. The pinnacle is to win the league, the Premier League, not to just secure top 4. Okay, Lissandro Martinez is next. Zagi says, I said, it's much better than Jack. Huh? I think you've got something wrong with your, your typing there. Good evening, Gunners, and good evening to you as well, Opio. Opio says, I suspect we are going to do some selling too. We're going to have to do some selling as well. Yeah, it's all, good about, having the players in, but we still need to sell some players. And again, I think a few of our players have made it easier for us. Hector Bellerin doesn't want to come back. He doesn't want to come back. Pablo Mari does not want to come back. So there you go. There's 2 players who don't want to come back. Make it easy. Close out the deal. You whisper Saliba there. Because our strength to pursue them has gone cold. Well, my strength, my desire to buy those players hasn't gone cold. It burns strong like a volcano, man. Go out and buy Ruben Neves. Go out and get Yuri Tillemans. Go out and sell Granit Xhaka. Sell Granit Xhaka. Oh, my days. Now there's a real legend now in the live chat. A real legend. Go over and subscribe to Glenn Kitely's channel, Everything Arsenal. Now, Glenn, I don't know if you're able to put the link to your channel in the live chat, if you can do that. Hey, Alex, if we buy Rafinha as well, do you think we will need another striker? We do need another striker, which is why I said in my 11, my preferred other striker would be Ivan Toney. He brings something different. His heading ability. And as well, he would have a better service, which means his goal tally of 14 across all competitions would increase. But yeah, you're right. We'd need to buy another striker. Are we going to buy another striker? I don't think we are going to go into the market and buy another striker. It's not going to happen. But what do you think, Glenn? What do you think? And how likely do you think we are to buy Rafinha? But again, guys, make sure that you do go over and subscribe to Glenn's channel. Glenn, put the link for your channel in the description box, man. We're always here to try and support each other. And that's like, content creators across the board. I mean, we do collaborations. We have done collaborations. We're currently doing one with other Arsenal content creators. It's called the Back 5 Podcast. Once a month. We're not going to do one this month because Arsenal not playing. Well, in the off season. But that's one channel to go out and subscribe to. Glenn Kitely, Everything Arsenal. Right, I think I have finished. I think I've finished and done and dusted. And as I say that, Glenn comes in. I would go for a tall striker like Giroud back in the day. Plan B. But so, what do you think about Ivan Toney? Does he not call your attention? I mean, the guy plays in the Premier League. He wouldn't cost much. I think Brentford bought him for like £10 million from Peterborough. He wouldn't cost that much. He'll be within our range, at least, anyway. You're welcome, Glenn. You're welcome. So yeah, before I wrap it up, Glenn, put the link to your channel in the live chat, man. Come on, man, because I want to end this one. It's been a long day, and I didn't go to work today. I'm just thinking, was there anything else I forgot to mention to each and every one of yous? No, there isn't. There isn't. Okay. Okay. So look here, looking at this. Right, okay. So again, guys, I guess maybe the news of today is we've seen some photos. You know, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, you can clearly just go over to Glenn Kitely's channel, and he features all the photos. We're not being brave enough to put the photos, which has got like the copyrighted stuff on there. But he talks about Gabriel Jesus arriving in London, comes up from a chauffeur-driven car, and he hugs our director of football, at least, Edu. So let's wait and see. I'm sure there might be an announcement in the next few days. I don't think it will come up later on today. I can't see it because he'll have done the interviews, the photo shoot, and unless Arsenal are literally in super mode, I can't see it happening. The announcement happening today. Most likely maybe tomorrow, or give it a few days. There's also, we spoke about Rafinha, again, Newcastle. You blink, or the opportunity to sign Rafinha would have gone, Arsenal. But as I understand, Newcastle are just inquiring about Rafinha. I'm thinking, inquiring? What do you mean? What, is he married? Has he got a girlfriend? What do you mean inquiring about Rafinha? That's what the report said there, anyway, at least. And also, Lisandro Martinez. There's still a way to go. I get it that, you know, Ajax are holding out for a higher amount of money, and also going to do their best to come up with some kind of money. And never the twain shall meet. And that's it, people. That's it. I believe I'm finished. Just been one more comment. I'm going to read out, and then we are done. Your type of gives me a market, but bearing in mind that we won't always get what we want. Tony is strong, and they would rate him higher because we want him. That is a good point. Very, very good point. But Arsenal have only got themselves to blame. You know, how they've conducted business. Again, January transfer window, you know, you get rid of likes of Aubameyang. You didn't replace him. Didn't sign anyone in the January transfer window, which is why we're so well, how can I say? We're desperate. Are we desperate? Well, we're trying to sign players. We're trying to sign players and bump up the squad. Anyway, people, we're done. We're finished. We're out of here. I hope you enjoyed the double header. I went live in the morning. Live again. Speculation window is upon us. There is a video coming up in the next 10 minutes. I've forgotten what it's about. I've forgotten who is it about. Who's it about? I've forgotten. Who's it about? Oh, my days. Oh, right. Yeah. There is another video coming up in 10 minutes' time, so look out for that. Again, give you guys a quick reminder what's going to be happening on Friday. Friday is usually our flagship live show where I'm joined by a cast of contributors. We haven't done one in a while because the season's off, but we're going to do a special one-off transfer show at 8 p.m. UK time. I'm going to be joined by the original Godfather himself, Eltel, Richard II, John Nagisa-Guna, and we're also going to have a special guest. I can't wait for this one. I really, really, really can't wait. All right, people, I'm out of here. And again, I hope you enjoyed the double header. Gabriel Jesus in London to do his medical, to sign a contract. Hold up a jersey. I am now a number 9. I'm the number 9. I'm the main man. Okay. All right. All right, people, thank you for that. Until then, I shall bid you farewell. I will be back, however, tomorrow, lunchtime, give me some more live news. Again, don't forget, you can subscribe if you want to, but we would like you to be part of the community over here on Cannon Fire TV. Cannon Fire TV, Cannon Fire TV, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.